Hi,
I.
that was really nice. I had a strange sensation experience towards the end when you said, and I can't even remember what it was. It was something about all experience being in awareness. But I don't remember exactly what it was you said. But what I do remember is you saying, "Don't think about it." But before you said, "Don't think about it," I had this sense of being suddenly incredibly lonely, like I was the only, and I'm getting it a little bit now, like I'm the only consciousness in the universe, and everything else is like a dream in my consciousness, and there's only me.
Yeah, I know that feeling. I've had it before. Maybe some of us have had it. That's more of a thought, though.
Is
You
it?
you created not you well, and I don't want to get all intellectual, but when you have that experience, it's because you've made an object out of consciousness, a kind of thought object, and it's this thing, this kind of space. But
Yeah,
it's still a sort of thing, and
yeah,
it's you, and there's nobody else.
yeah.
So it's still a sort of it's still very personal, even as
Okay,
this
like a really,
consciousness.
really, like a really massive object, but it's
Yes,
still an object.
exactly. So just next time it happens, you just bear with it and try to remember that as subtle as this may be, it is still an experience of
Yeah,
loneliness. It's still very much a personal feeling of being separate, but
okay.
it's cloaked in this kind of it's the label says awareness, but actually it's mislabeled. It isn't.
Okay, yeah, because the key thing was there was a feeling of loneliness.
Hmm. Exactly. That's a key thing.
Mm.
And at that moment, don't try to find awareness. Maybe more at that moment, feel the loneliness.
Ah,
Let the
yeah.
loneliness reveal itself. Don't worry about awareness.
Mm.
Awareness, we can, anytime we try to kind of try too hard to feel awareness, we're bound to create an object to
Yeah,
manifest.
yeah.
And awareness is what we are, but sometimes it's obscured by what we think or feel ourselves to be. So no need to create awareness. Awareness will happily reveal itself when the sky is blue behind the clouds, and when there's a little break in the clouds, there it is. So so nothing. I hope that helps a bit.
Well, kind of, it feels paradoxical. It feels like it does help, and it absolutely doesn't, and makes things even more difficult. But I hope that makes sense, to use one of your phrases.
Well, maybe it helps in the sense that it exacerbates the feeling of loneliness,
That's kind of what I meant. Yeah,
and
yeah.
maybe just that's what needs to be explored and welcomed. At some point you'll see the end of loneliness, because you'll have disidentified with it, or you'll have welcomed it in such a way that the love that you are, the welcoming that you are, will begin to then sort of come into the foreground of your attention. But you're not done with loneliness.
Absolutely. Now it makes sense because that's been a massive theme that I've been experiencing and challenged by in the last few weeks,
Mm.
loneliness and connection. So it's no accident that that came up in that way. Yeah, right. Thank you.
Well, you've got such a nice cat, Keith.
Yeah.
I know, I know, I know.
Thank you.